Hello there, my fellow Scrum Masters, my Agilists everywhere. This is exclusively for Scrum teams, for Agile teams. Have you ever worked with an Agile team, on an Agile team, and your teammates feel so down in the dumps because they feel, we didn't get the sprint backlog complete. We didn't get the definition of done. Hey, you got to remember who you are. Let me remind you, in case you forgot, what Ken and Jeff told you in the Scrum Guide. Let's go to Scrum Guide. I want you to really pay attention to who you are. It says, the Scrum Master serves the Scrum team in several ways, including coaching the team members, coaching, right? Helping the Scrum team focus on creating high-value increments that meet the definition of done. So when the definition of done isn't met, guess who is meant to be there as a sounding board for the great things that they have gotten done? It's you, the coach. Causing the removal of impediments to the Scrum team's progress. You know what one of the biggest impediments is? It's someone feeling down in the dumps. It's someone feeling less than. It's someone feeling demotivated. So you are a coach. For teams that are very young and immature, and for teams that suffer from burnout a lot, you have to be a sounding board. It says ensuring that all Scrum events take place. That's just one. A lot of times we stop there. Don't stop there. Ensuring that all Scrum events are positive, productive, and kept within the time box. So if I was to ask you the trivia, which Scrum event do team members, do developers feel browbeaten and less than? You know what it's going to be? It's going to be a sprint review. And that's why today I want to show you how to approach a sprint review for items that did not get to the definition of done. You know, and there are different schools of thought. Some people feel, well, if we didn't get to definition of done, well, we're having the sprint review anyway. Well, that's silly, because in and of itself, in the Scrum Guide, you're also told, hey, go ahead and show. Let me actually show you these words. Let's go to the sprint review really quickly. I want to show you the mindset. It says the purpose of the sprint review is to inspect the outcome of the sprint and determine future adaptations. The Scrum team presents the results of their work to key stakeholders, and watch this, progress towards the product goal is discussed. It's okay. Even if you didn't get to the DOD, you could discuss progress towards the goal. There are many Puritans who say, well, don't even have the sprint review. Well, isn't that disrespectful? You got these individuals expecting that this is going to happen. So to each his own anyway. But it says, during the event, the Scrum team and stakeholders review what was accomplished. So even if you accomplish 50% of the items, whatever, right? And what has changed in their environment, that is also important. The environment, a lot of people are just so focused on, well, we didn't get the increment. Come on now. That's not the only thing that happens in the review. It says, based on this information, attendees collaborate on what to do next. The product backlog may also be adjusted. There's so many things that could happen in the review. So if you're looking at the review as a judgment tool, you're already on the wrong footing. It says the sprint review is a working session. It's a working session. It's not just to say, oh, that looks good. 100% check. Of course not. The Scrum team should avoid limiting it to a presentation. The sprint review is the second to last event of the sprint and is time boxed to a maximum of 4 hours. So let me give you my mindset on what I think you should do. Number one, show appreciation as a Scrum Master. You got to work in tandem with the product owner to show appreciation. Take time to express your gratitude for the work that the team has done. Let them know that you recognize what they're putting in. Number two, positive mental attitude, positive feedback. Remember what we read in the Scrum Guide, you got to keep these meetings positive. So give specific feedback on any positive aspects of their work. And in order to do that, you need to be involved in their day-to-day, especially where the team is having a rough patch. It's not time to play that card. Well, the Scrum Master doesn't need to attend the daily Scrum. Come on now. Use your common sense. Teams going through a rough patch, be with them. Be there. Focus on their strength and acknowledge their accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. You know what a leader does? A leader always looks for a way for the team to win, said my mentor, John Maxwell. Number 3, encourage open communication. And what do I mean by open communication? Just being open and honest. Let people know it's a safe space. You got to espouse the Agile Vegas clause. As my buddy Roy and I say, whatever happens in these events stays in these events, especially the retrospective. Number 4, celebrate milestones. When the team reaches an important milestone, when they complete a significant task, go ahead and celebrate. Maybe bring in pizza, take them out to celebrate the achievements. Think beyond the work bubble. I know we need to work to get stuff done, but don't just be so work focused that you're not thinking about the work-life balance, which takes me to number 5. You got to support work-life balance. You got to encourage team members to take breaks, to recharge. You got to be that sounding board for a healthy work-life balance. And this is going to prevent burnout, because guess what? By the time they get to that review, they are already burnt out, which is why you're seeing a lull in their countenance. You're seeing them look deflated because they're already burnt out. No, you got to bring balance, work-life balance. And finally, provide opportunities for growth, provide opportunities for team members to learn new skills, to take on new challenges, to work on different projects. This can actually help team members feel more engaged and motivated. You got to encourage cross work. So job shadowing, pairing, encourage those ideas, because even though the team knows it, they may have forgotten. All right. So what did I say? I gave you 6 things. 1, show appreciation. Be in cahoots with the product owner. Remember, the product owner is a mouthpiece for the business. Remember, they are the chief value officer. Provide feedback that is positive. Remember, the Scrum Guide also uses the word positive. I'm sure a lot of people blow past that word positive. It's there in the Scrum Guide. Ken and Jeff knew what they were talking about. Encourage open communication. Remember the TIA factor, transparency, inspection, adaptation. We got to be transparent. So team members need to feel comfortable. Number 4, celebrate the milestones. It's like a touchdown, right? When you move one card in Jira, celebrate it. You moved it from one state to another. Celebrate the small things, my friends, because in the long run, it helps build the morale to a crescendo. Number 5, support work-life balance. And number 6, provide opportunities for growth. Keep on reminding the team to collaborate, and your team will be in a much better mental and emotional state than ever before. I hope you found value from this, my friends. That's all for today. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments below. But remember, hey, the Scrum Master is a leader, not in the traditional sense of centralized leadership, but you are a servant leader, not a central leader, but you're a servant leader. You're one who leads by serving. So stop feeling, oh, I'm just the admin that pushes cards in Jira. I'm just the dog's buddy. Come on now. You can do better than that. All right? I'll see you in the next video.